Okay, now hear me out for a second, because I have a controversial opinion. Dogs are kinda cool. Yeah! Like, dogs are awesome. They're cute, they drag their butts on the ground, they do handstands while pissing. What's not to love? But I do have a distinct memory of a time when I was absolutely terrified of dogs. Oh yeah, what the fuck was that? The Wegman dogs were a sketch that aired as a part of Sesame Street, and dear god, they were haunting. Like, it really was just the perfect combination of factors to lead to this, on paper, cute idea, turning into an insane sleep paralysis demon. And apparently I wasn't alone in that feeling, as there's an entire internet horror series that is inspired and based around those Wegman dogs. Dog Nightmares by by the creator Piggy Soda. That's such a cute name for such a horrific series. It's like the difference between having a pit bull named Chainsaw Axe Murder and a pit bull named Princess. This is a series that follows a girl documenting her journey to find her missing dog, but things turn out in a way that she could have never predicted. There are twists, turns, it's terrifying, it's wholesome, and it's steeped in nostalgia. It honestly tapped into a lot of the same feelings I got with my Dr. Nowhere video, the whole concept of analog therapy, but you'll understand that more as we get deeper into the series. So let's go ahead and drag our butts right into it.
Uh-oh. What is it? You need to replace this part.
Replace that part? The fuck you know about replacing parts? You're a dog. You eat shit.
Let me install
What is this? What is that, a picture of your cock and balls? You just have that on hand while you're watching this dog commercial? Yeah, it's a family heirloom. I don't watch TV without it. Okay, I guess I don't get to see the commercial either. Hi!
Uh-oh. Could be trouble.
I know I was really goofing on this polo right here, but keep that in the back of your mind. It'll be important later. Put in your little Mouseketeil wheel and put that right in your butt. But yeah, you can see what I mean when I say that these dogs are actual sleep paralysis demons. Like, when the scary version comes up, it doesn't even look that different from the normal version. As for why it's showing up in the tape now, we'll get into it later. Ah, look at this giraffe. It's from my lovely visit down the Cincinnati Zoo. I heard a 3-year-old fell into the gorilla pit there. I'm sure everything worked out just fine. From the OO at the bottom, we can make the very brave assumption that this was taken in 2000, a very ancient time for a lot of you, I know. Oh, you know, these people are censored. That's good. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to them. That is, I believe, a chicken. And that is that a crocodile or an alligator? I'm gonna say it's a chicken. It's fucking easy. That's a triceratops. And obviously you can't forget the humble earthworm. That was stairs. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, don't. I don't want that showing up, please. Wait. I swear to God, I saw something like on the... Am I going crazy? Was that a face? Is that a face up there? I think I'm going crazy. It's that dog again. This time at the top of the stairs. We don't see a photo version for it, though. From the next clip, likely recorded by one of her parents, we see that this girl is just drawing based on the printouts of these photos. Okay, well, this is clearly the artist's studio. This is where the magic happens. Or masterpieces are made. Okay, alright, what we got on the rest of this tape? Ah, well, this next one is a picture of a grown man naked. A very special piece to me. But we don't see a printout for this particular photo, so what we're likely seeing is the little girl's direct POV when she looked up at the stairs. This isn't the only one, though. These are all going in the paper shredder after this. It's a waste of paper. Honestly. That's... Oh! Oh no. Someone was in that window. It's that dog again. The Bite of 87?
Fisherman. Chindo loves fishing.
He's looking through his tackle box. A bopper.
Okay.
Look in the fly box. That might work.
Nah, it's not gonna work.
That looks good.
You understand? You don't have the same tactical expertise as Billy the Exterminator. Missing dog. A really short and simple video, but I think we can glean a lot about this creepy dog's goals just from this short little edit. It's a fisherman talking about different kinds of bait, quickly followed by a missing dog poster for this dog named Bailey. The flannel matches the dog we saw prowling around the little girl's house in the previous video, so if this dog is acting as a metaphorical fisherman, then I believe Bailey may be the bait. Next up is a video called Weird Dog, because every other dog has been so normal up until this point. This video was recorded in January 2009, 2 months before the video of the missing dog poster was taken. It just seems to show a restaurant sketch with these Wegman dogs, until a glitch happens on screen, before the skip proceeds as normal. But if you pause during that glitch, there's a split frame where the waiter dog is looking straight into the camera, and the dog sitting at the table appears to be missing its head.
He's looking through his tackle box.
And I've already seen this episode.
Look in the fly box.
Can we put something else on? Like,
That might work.
SpongeBob. Well, that can't be good. Where are we at? It's like a tree trunk? Okay, like stapling it up. Oh, it's a dog poster. Hey Bailey, how you doing? Oh, come on, you couldn't put up like 2 more staples? What the fuck? Bailey, reward $300. You're shelling out 300 big ones and you couldn't afford to put 2 more staples on this poster? 300 big ones to find this dog. It's very tempting. But I think if I see that dog, I will just take it myself. Someone called again. They haven't found him yet. But someone keeps calling on the phone, and every time I pick up, there's silence on the other end. I keep trying to block out the number, but they keep calling. I don't recognize the number either. It won't stop me from looking, though. I still have hopes that he's got picked up by a shelter or someone found him without a collar and took him in. I can only hope he's safe and sound. I'll find you, buddy. I managed to gather a bunch of Wegman tapes. I plan to archive as many as I can find and burn it into one disc. So far I managed to get my hands on Mother Goose, but I'm still in search of 2 shorts. One is of Buddy making pottery and the other is of Buddy and Crookie playing baseball. I hope someone has a copy or recorded it. It is Batty. God damn it. I should have trusted my instincts. I'm always right, in fact. Got a note from a friend today. He said he got me something for my late birthday. I haven't spoken to him in a while since I've been busy looking for Bailey. He wanted me to record myself reacting to his gift. I'm a little tired at the moment. I'll take a look at it tomorrow. We then cut to the video as requested. From the box labeled Emily's stuff, we can assume our protagonist's name is Emily. This entire section has no audio as she says her camera is broken, and the silence is honestly kinda deafening. Regardless, she checks inside and finds a car with a Wegman dog, dressed up as a clown. There's a note on the inside, but with the SpongeBob camcorder she's recording with, it's completely illegible. She then opens the main gift and sees that it's an edition for her Wegman dog VHS collection, Hardly Gold. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
If you have a full VHS collection of those borderline homunculi, I think you deserve what's coming for you. You clearly have no fear. The fuck do you mean, oops? Would you smash in the ground so hard that you left a fucking crater in your hardwood floor? Just destroyed this precious heirloom that your friend gave you? As a little add-on, she shows off a photo album she's been working on that she's finally finished. It's a collage of all the zoo and family photos we saw in the previous video, thus confirming that Emily is the little girl from that video, and that she has no survival instincts, because if you saw that Wegman dog crawling around your stairs like the fucking Hat Man, and then you grow up to become such a fan of the franchise that you own a VHS collection, there's no hope for you, I'm sorry. She then gets to the final page, which has a picture of her and Bailey, but then Something tells me this isn't over. Oh, Bailey does not look well. Oh no. You see, this is why you gotta feed your dogs organic food. This is what happens when their diet consists of nothing but plutonium. I couldn't see it at the time. To me, Bailey just looked like a really creepily lit pit bull. But then, I finally saw it. And let me tell you, when I noticed this, I got actual shivers in my spine. Like, sure, this could just be a picture someone took mid-shake, but usually in those, they look like a straight-up torpedo. Especially in that early 2000s quality. But here, her head is crystal clear, implying that somehow the photo's either been altered, or she's just like that. Which, if it's the former, then I'm gonna be completely honest. It is really funny that Emily left out that detail. Like, I imagine she just walked up to a friend like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, it's been a while. Did you like the gift I got you? Oh my god, yeah, the first edition Shrek VHS is gonna go perfectly in my Mike Myers shrine." Great, great. What are you up to, though? Oh, I'm just walking my dog here. Aw, you've told me so much about him. Here, let me get a look. I know. He's so cute that you're speechless. No, man, like, is your dog okay? Are you okay?
Never buy no weed from the gas station, bro.
Oh my god. I know. He gets so chatty around new people. Dude, we need to kill that thing. Don't worry. He's got it taken care of. Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. Oh.
The joke is that the dog is killing it on the dance floor.
Anyways, we then get another note from Emily's diary.
I keep having that dream again. The one where you're no longer with me. I know you're still out there. I kept going around asking my neighbors to keep an eye out for you. I'm sorry I couldn't come home, and you must have gone out to look for me.
Oh, Bailey.
I will find you. No matter how little sleep I get each day, you mean more to me. I can't live without you, Bailey. I love you.
I hope that you're getting these letters, Bailey. I've just been throwing them out my window. I taught you how to read, right?
Someone keeps taking the posters down. I had to keep putting them back up.
Who the fuck would do that? Sick freak. It's actually just a city. They're just like, hey man, you can't be posting advertisements on public property like this.
I found some old photos while looking for photos of Bailey. They are from my old home. I also found some old paintings of mine. There was also a book I made when I was about 7 or 8. Would you like to take a look?
I'm good, actually.
We could take a look at them together.
Brother, I'm telling you, I'm good.
You won't be alone.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? A drawing of Bailey with her head twisted upside down. It looks like this is once a normal drawing, but it's been scribbled over, cut out, and pasted back together. Either Emily's mental state is deteriorating, or someone else did this to Emily's diary. If it's the latter explanation, then that would further support the idea that someone is altering the photos of Bailey. We then see the photos from Emily's old home, and they're really eerie. An arm pointing straight forward, and a man standing ominously at the other end of the house. From the community tab, we know that this is Emily's father. We then get a quick fit check from Emily herself, who's just straight up aura farming. And honestly, Wisdom K? Better watch out. Got some real competition here. In all three of these though, the top of the stairs looms ominously in the background, almost a character in itself, especially with what we know could be lurking up there. We then continue on to the book Emily made as a child. Best friend. Mommy had to go home. Does man just have a piece of shrapnel sticking out of his thigh? What, did he just come back from Iraq? What the fuck's going on here?
Mommy has left to go to work. And I love to play all by myself.
Aw. Whoa, bro, you got your fucking ding-a-ling out. What the hell?
To strangers.
Yeah, especially dark shadow creatures that are just hanging out. Shalong out.
And she always has a key to open the door. She says if I ever hear knocking on the front door,
Let them in. They clearly have an important reason for to be knocking.
I must go up to my room really, really fast and lock the
Oh,
until she comes home.
okay. Did she just not know how to spell door?
But I don't like going upstairs.
I fucking wouldn't either.
There's a really big hole in the wall that's really scary.
Why do you have a big hole in your wall?
Sometimes I can hear it creaking from in there.
Is that like a crawl space? Your parents like money laundering and that's where they keep their cash?
One day, I ran really, really fast past it. When I did, I heard a doggy barking. And then silence. I took my flashlight and went to take a look.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Stop. I know how good an idea this may seem, but I promise you it's not. Listen, that hole in the wall, it's there for purely decorative purposes. You're not meant to see what's inside. It's an art statement, really. Alright, what the fuck do we got here? Just hit me with the goddamn scare. God damn it. Quit edging me, just show me. Oh no. Oh no. No, this is like Breaking Bad. Ooh, hi. Oh. No. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that is awful. I hate that.
And then I met my new best friend.
Well, who wouldn't want a new friend? Who wouldn't want their best friend to be that? Okay, hear me out. Remember how Emily mentioned getting a note from a friend that he got a gift for her? Well, we then see Emily recording a video with the gift already in her house and under her bed. It's a weird spot to stow a gift if you were just going to open it the next day. I think what's more likely is that it was left here for her. This could potentially imply that the Dogman was the one to get her this gift, still considering himself a friend all these years later. But that's just my own personal theory. It's also worth noting that in the drawing Emily made, there seems to be a little blood around the dog's eyes. This could imply that this is just a regular guy in some sort of mask, but all the paranormal occurrences in the series seem to suggest otherwise. Or well, I guess since I have the theory that he gifted her the VHS tapes anyways, he could be altering them himself, that explaining the paranormal occurrences. It's either that or he's just a sick-ass wizard, you know, casting spells, killing people. Moving on, we then see what seems to be Emily watching through the VHS she was gifted. Interestingly, Hardly Gold follows the plot of two boys figuring out the mysterious disappearance of their Aunt Gladiola, a loose parallel for Emily searching for Bailey. We see in her hand the Polaroid from the very first video in the series. As the VHS becomes more glitched and flips through different shorts, she drops the Polaroid on the floor, almost like she's being put in a trance. The fisherman dog sits with his hands in his head as the Polaroid comes clearly into view. A photo of two adults, with words written on the bottom. He's still out there. In the next video we see Emily painting in a void, and honestly, me when I'm painting without a silly video. It's a fully rendered version of the Bailey doodle we saw earlier, and it honestly made me a little emotional to watch. You can see the emotion behind each brushstroke, the gentleness with which she applies the highlights on Bailey's nose, the little crease on her eyebrow, showing just how happy and loved Bailey must have felt in that moment. It's a really tender moment, juxtaposed against all this insanity. We see Emily walking through the snow, eventually arriving at what looks to be the tree stump where we first saw her staple the missing dog poster, but now it's been replaced with a Polaroid, So clearly the message on the Polaroid is related to Bailey, but then who the hell are these chuckle fucks? I've seen some people theorize that perhaps she had a brother or father go missing, but I feel like we probably would have heard about that at least somewhat throughout her diary entries. What I think is more likely is that this is set up for something that we don't have the pieces for yet, so pipe the fuck down and let her cook.
It's snowing. Bailey likes the snow. I remember going outside and playing in the snow with him. It's been a long day. My mom said it's time that I move on, but I can't. I don't want to give up on my best friend.
Wait, this is from 2008, October. And those notes from the previous video were from 2009. So at this point, Bailey had already been missing long enough for her mom to tell her to move on. That is wild. It's Christmas! Hello? That was something. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a pillow. It was just a pillow. Beautiful painting. Oh, what was that? Bitch, you said you were gonna get a better camera. What is this quality? I'm gonna need that man to start barking. Please. I understand that I got that juicy. I ate that lunch, but there's no need for all of that. Oh, it's fucked up. Oh, she peeled out. Said I'm not dealing with that shit today. Said fuck that demon dog. That is not my Bailey. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that is not good. That is unpleasant. Oh no!
My Bailey's afraid of the dark.
From the painting on the wall, we can tell this portion of the video takes place after all the diary entries from my new best friend. Emily turns around at the knocking. We see a brief glimpse of someone ducking into shadow, and then barking, coming from somewhere in or around her house. Pausing the video, we can clearly see the blurred form of a red flannel, and those familiar, sunken eyes. Disregarding this though, she bolts to see if it's Bailey coming home, but clearly, something's not right. It's unclear if this is an older picture or one she just took, but Bailey's head is now completely upside down, and her eyes are sunken. And then there's the drawing. At first I thought this was a normal, unscribbled version of the twisted head one we saw earlier, but putting them side by side, they do seem to be slightly different. Whether this was intentional or just a production discrepancy, it's hard to say. Regardless, the conclusion is the same, that this drawing was altered and defaced after the fact.
I want to tell you a story.
Oh, thank God. I've been really having trouble with Pride and Prejudice.
A story on how I met my best friend.
Yeah, we actually met at the club. He was listening to Flo Rida. I was throwing it back.
We would go on some amazing adventures together.
What the fuck? You followed that creature on a boat?
He's very tall, and he likes to hide in dark places.
As any good friend should. Maybe he is just Billy the Exterminator. He's gone incognito.
He could be shy sometimes, but I don't mind.
Oh wait, that was him! Oh wait, that was him in the corner. I wasn't crazy. That was him in the top left. I wasn't crazy. You all gaslit me into thinking that I was crazy, but I'm not. I'm perfectly normal and sane.
Oh, I think that's him. I have have to go now.
What, you don't want to be on film?
But before I do,
Do a little interview.
let me introduce him.
Yeah, man. I won't rest until we get a video of that guy doing a keg stand in front of your house.
I'm sure he would love to be in.
Ah, I hate it. I hate it. He's still out there. Oh yeah, she's sitting there.
Bailey?
That was a fantastic teaser, I will say.
Good job.
There's not much new info in this video, more so it just acts as a recap for what we've seen so far, and a teaser for what's to come. This collage honestly really gets to me. With how steeped in nostalgia it is, these photos of a big family celebrating around a tiny Christmas tree reminds me so much of my childhood. It makes me not only remember what Christmas felt like back then, but what being with family felt like. We see a collage of Emily's family at Christmas, all with their heads covered by animal drawings. We can identify Emily's core family by the dog heads, but then there are others that come in, a goat, a rhino, an alligator. I'm not sure if there's significance to this choice, but it could be the case that Emily viewed these men as dangerous, hence the more dangerous animals as their head representations. I've seen a lot of theories that the Dogman isn't actually real and is just a coping mechanism for some abuse Emily suffered during her childhood, but I just don't think that's the case. My main reason for that being the found footage nature of the series. Like, we see footage of this Dogman, so we can say with some level of certainty that he does physically exist. I do think it's possible she suffered some kind of abuse, but if that's the case, then that would more so be a reason for why she became so attached to Bailey and the Dogman. This probably ties into the title description of the video. Because you're like family to me. And because I miss you. Throughout all these photos, we get little glimpses of Bailey. Until we get to one. Oh, wait, why is her head upside down? Has her head always been upside down? Wait, what? That is awful. We then see the silhouette of a woman walking into the ocean, with the reflected moonlight glistening in front of her. Perhaps a grown-up Emily, trying to remember happier times under the moonlight in Vermont. God, what a beautiful video. And the last video at the time of recording is honestly a little anticlimactic, but I think it's something we all need to hear. A video titled, Be Kind to Yourself. We see a child Emily playing in the snow, and then a video of her posing with her 8th birthday cake, about to blow out her candles, her face still scribbled out. One last diary entry on Crumples on screen. Be kind to yourself. So, what do we make of all this? Well, throughout the entire series, we have a distinct focus on faces, or lack thereof. Every face is either covered with an animal, scribbled out, blacked out, or in Bailey's case, flipped upside down. I think that it's possible that Emily suffers from some form of prosopagnosia, or face blindness, where she can't recognize people's faces, so when she creates photo albums, she draws animal faces over them, likely the only way she can distinguish them looking back. And this is also likely why she gravitates so much towards the Wegman dogs, both the films and the real-life abomination in her room, As abhorrent creatures of the night with animal heads, they're likely one of the few things that she could look at without being reminded of her condition. I think that this dogman in her house is some kind of paranormal entity, but it's here with the goal of making Emily happy, being her friend, and to help with that it took on a face she could actually recognize, likely easing her anxiety. So that is to say, I don't think this dogman is as sinister as it may seem, at least not directly towards Emily. There's darkness and sinister undertones to the series, don't get me wrong, but I think there's also genuine tenderness and sweetness that makes me believe that there's some hope for a happy ending for Emily and Bailey, even if it may be a horrific journey getting there. And that pretty much summarizes my thoughts on the series. It's a pretty scary and suspenseful journey, but with brief pockets of genuine humanity, which is sorely needed in this time where it seems like tech bros around every corner are trying to take the humanity out of art. Yes, I know about angel engines, I'll be giving that a thorough colonoscopy soon. But yeah, if you haven't yet, please check out Piggy Soda's channel, they deserve the support. And let me know if you agree with my crackpot theory. It's not one I've heard anyone brought up yet, so I'd love to know what you think. And as for me, I gotta go take my dog for a walk. See y'all next time.